I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel, she, they.
I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, also she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him. I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
Hi, I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM. So last time, everyone, you left the remaining members with the sandskiff, and you'd trekked through the northern stretches of the Cragmore, eventually arriving at the last tomb, the Eramani, in a dry storm of sand and lightning. In the archway, you gathered your thoughts, and Freya was drawn outside to the strange tree. To the rest of you, it appeared a strange but urgent need to investigate the tree. Sentinel accompanied her out into the storm, and Freya touched the storm sapling. She communed with something that knew her, and it showed her the way into the tomb to a nook where a sphere rested, and it seemed to awake. With Eskil and Cade in tow, you entered the dark Eramani, discovering an orrery of glass that Aura pondered if it were maybe depicting the entanglement. Sentinel found a body in another room, as well as a well-preserved book. And then, distracted by the praying, partly corrupted husks, Cade took his opportunity. He smothered the only torch, and the very much human Eskil was blind to his attack. He then spat out Eskil's lies before a brutal barrage of spells from a few of you, and he was knocked unconscious, and you tied him up. Eskil revealed the final lie, or his final lie, that there was no special coil stone, that Gaspar wanted him to find the location of a god in the desert, the saviour of the once great Salnari people, someone they called the Prophet. He was to find it and to report back. So you delved deeper into the Eramani, coming across a dark doorway through Ansel's eyes, a glass mural with a strange 10 orbs above it, depicting a humanoid at the bottom, like under this fountain of glass. And within, you found a small chapel with you figured out that puzzle with that statue that you found in the very first of the chapels. And within this one, there was a worn and kneeling cushion, a pristine statue that Freya quickly snatched up, a handful of opals and pearls. I think you only took one of those pearls, didn't you? You left...
I took a third of it.
You took a third of it.
So is that
we took
one?
enough to do...
We'll figure that out.
We took enough for Mike to do a spell.
Okay, right. Oh, that's right. I remember that. But at that point, you were not alone. There was a husk wandering above in the tomb, and on tracing your steps back, the dark doorway was open. You were chaperoned into a room by a docile husk, and as you stepped into the hall of the Prophet, you were met with rows and rows of wrapped bodies. And up the middle of which was an aisle that led to a throne hewn from glass and angular obsidian, and sat there was the Prophet, the last living graven god. Alive, apparently, just. He was grateful for what you did in the Nunlakium, which is probably the only reason that you were alive at that point. But he was volatile and weak. His hand was a limp twist of that gnarl you'd seen in the corrupted husks. He hated the Empire. He hated its control that it had over all of you, about what you knew, about who you could worship. And he spoke about a few things, including the Eurakos, and his own desperation to try and reach the unworshipped. And then he forced Eugene to give him the contraption that had led you to him. And he crushed it. The hidden coil shard within seemed to react to him, and he had one last vision, one last prophecy, and he turned to ash before you. And we're actually, I know I went a little further than that at the end of the last episode, but we're going to just quickly hold there for a brief moment. I know, Aura, you run up to him right after this, don't you? And you lay on hands on his remains.
Yeah, to try and remove disease.
Yes, sure. So just before that's happened, and this is something I wanted to do and I forgot in the moment. Apologies. So, Moxie.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As you see this once immortal creature die, collapse to dust, the golden threads that were once wove about it when it had that prophecy, they just won't fade from your sight. And they sit there out of focus. And as you look at these things, almost like floaters in your eyes, a memory comes to you. As your uncle, maybe, during one of your lessons. You can't remember what exactly, or how young you were, but you remember the recently dead bird, the overwhelming sadness of it all. So you think you were young, and then you feel your uncle's big hand on your arm as he kneels beside you, and then his words that you hadn't remembered for a long time. No matter how small a death, everyone casts an echo, in and out, above and below. Some of us can hear it louder than others. Few can listen to it, and even fewer can speak to it. He takes up the little bird, strokes his head with his thumb. Some deaths are so great that their echo is like a wave that can carry us with it. The trick, my darling, is simple. Just make sure you remember the way back. And would you please roll a wisdom saving throw?
So when you say she was young, this was like, what, a month ago?
Last week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good stat. Okay, 17.
Okay. Right, so for a brief moment you feel your body lock up. And you feel stuck in this strange feeling of being frozen, and then you manage to bring yourself under control. And the golden threads ahead of you settle slightly in their frenzy. They bend and warp above the ragged cloak of the dead graven. And then your sight focuses and you start seeing other threads between the gold, like spider silk, and they start forming the shape of the man that you just saw turn to ash, floating above his remains. His voice is like an echo of a shout on piano strings. You feel the sadness and urgency emanating from it. The Remnant, do not let it escape. It is the final dregs of the corrupted Heartstone. It is weak. Destroy it. It will evolve further. Destroy it. And then it freezes for a moment. Little witch, you see me. You feel you have a single question from the air in your lungs in that one moment.
No fucking pressure.
Homer Simpson is.
What is it weak to?
Oh, you smart little bee.
God damn it.
You set us up right before a combat that we know is coming. You have one question. How can we beat it?
Okay.
We talk to it.
Yeah, no, maybe it just wants to chat.
You...
Is it really you?
Uncle?
You hear the sort of echoes of a breath, and it says, "Nothing except it will not be harmed for," and I'll just say this because he wouldn't say it like this. It would be, he is resistant to acid, fire, lightning, and bludgeoning.
No!
Slashing?
Oh no, it's force.
That's what he says. So he says in enough words that you understand that concept.
So
But I assume no one else hears this.
Nope.
it's acid.
Acid, fire, lightning, and bludgeoning. It is resistant to.
Good to know.
Should we turn around and leave?
Okay, and then the threads begin fraying like an unraveling fabric. And you hear the final words as it either floats away or falls apart, the remains of this once great thing. I see his plan now, the marble-skinned man. He eluded me. The final prophecy. The clock turns, the seals break, the hollow sun, tower, dust Trust me. Stop it. And then for a moment you stand in silence. The world around you still moving slowly, and the echoes of this dying thing begin to fade, and you hear one last voice, much different to the creature you were just communing with, but it is an echo nonetheless. Sis? Sis, is that you? You? And then we're back.
Fuck is that? Fuck.
We saw none of that.
Nope.
You did not.
Is there another sister? Holy shit, we got another sister.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yum yum yum.
Nom, 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 nom.
And then we're back to where we ended last session. So from the remains, the dust of this creature sort of spilling out of its sleeves. You've run up to it. Have you?
Yeah, I did lay on hands and I did the message. We ended with the message.
That's right, yeah. He didn't... You did get something back. He told you a name.
Yeah.
So that's just happened, and Moxie comes back into the room and sees you run to it. Your hands in the ash of its remains. You cast message. You hear the word in reply, and then from its remains, this writhing rope of ghostly roots begins twisting up, dust coiling with it. An arm like a tendril loops itself through one sleeve, then another, and a mask begins knitting itself of bone where this face once was. And then this tendril of an arm draws a rusted blade, and it sings dull. And the creature looks deep into your eyes and says, "No." And that is where we need to all roll initiative, please.
It's alright. I think it's fine.
Pub?
Let's just wait for it all to blow over.
Charlie, I'll let you decide this because I dropped the compass pretty close, but I did take a step or two back. So where would you want my character to be?
I'll let you move.
Because I've gone pretty much the second closest with Sentinel. Do you think that's reasonable?
I would say that's absolutely fine. Okay, you would have retreated to the group the moment that shit got real, I guess, right? So
yeah, as long as you're comfortable with that, because I should be reasonably close.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, you probably would have just got in the door, and we only moved forward because we would do stuff.
I yelled one thing at him.
Holy shit, Aura. Okay.
And there's also one of those husks behind us, probably.
I would say, Dora, I've got your back, but it's me.
Right.
I mean, you have.
I have.
Okay.
Just hold on.
25 to 20.
We're gonna be.
I forgot again.
What about your boy?
I forgot about our boy again.
He's basically dead anyway.
Okay. 15 to 20.
Something.
17.
Nice.
I hope I rolled high so I can tell everyone about the weaknesses.
You should have got higher than me.
What weaknesses? 10 to 15?
13.
Yes.
12.
No.
God, that's actually worked out quite well for us in a way.
Did you put me on the initiative?
What did you get?
17.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise. Oh, you both got 17.
Yeah.
Did not hit you.
17 party.
You guys are together.
Twins.
Okay. 5 to 10.
9.
And Eskiel also got 9.
Yay! I love the
Holy shit, guys.
We're fucked.
What did you want to
It's
go past?
It got a 5.
Oh, he's going before me!
1 to 5.
4.
At the top of the round, this creature screeches null and then holds out a hand, and from the floor up sprout in between all of the bricks like vine bones snap and contort their way along the floor, and they puncture 2 of the bodies
Oh no.
to the right hand side, right at the front there.
Okay.
Those are bodies.
Yeah.
They're not pews.
They're not cobblestones.
The vines are there at the moment, and
But it's resistant too.
from those bodies, they start twitching, vines sprouting from the wraps. They're not standing yet, but they are moving about.
Good.
Then we got Aura. What you gonna do, buddy?
Do you want to go first?
Oh, and Ray, yes.
Well, can I duck behind that column firstly?
You absolutely can.
And then I'm just gonna fire off not a guiding bolt.
Did you have no spells?
I have no spells. What is it? Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Where the fuck is my spells? No!
Cleric and a cleric.
It's going well. Yes, the Sacred Flame.
Roll. Oh, he's got to roll.
I don't roll
a dexterity saving throw. What's the DC?
14.
He fails.
Yes! I do actual damage!
Well, we'll see about that. That's a 10. It's the pointy
Could have
one.
gotten away with it too.
If it wasn't for that meddling Ruthie.
That is a 3.
Okay.
Good start.
That is
Right.
the best I can do.
The crackle and the bright white lightning sears the side of its cloak. It seems...
It's not lightning damage though, it's
No, it is radiant. Bright white, radiant-y kind of lightning. And it scorches the side of its cloak, but it doesn't move. Okay. Anything else?
Smart. It's when we get on
No.
the next step.
Okay. Aura.
Wait,
Sorry, my bad.
You're on the same go, so you can always come jump in before us.
Do I see the corpse stone?
In its remains,
Yeah.
you
see it
could
anywhere.
roll an investigation check if you like. That'll be your action.
Is it not a free thing to just look?
An investigation, because it's the dust in the remains, he's going to have to scoop through it.
Oh boy.
So, if it was just a perception check, I'd say it's fine, but he's got to root through it.
Can I see if I can see it from where I am?
Sure.
Just by looking.
Roll a... You're going to actually passively do it then? No, you can't do that. Even though technically it should be the start and everything is upon that, so what's your passive?
I mean, my passive is 21.
21. You can see you can't see anything from there over the bodies. Maybe there's a very faint glistening or a glowing of white light from within the ash, but it's hard to tell.
Okay.
You still have your detect magic up?
I think it's been 10 minutes, isn't it? Since we were...
When did you cast? The mural, or in here? No, you didn't cast it in here. It was down at the mural. No, it's gone.
Worth a try.
In that case,
He was talking for a while with you guys. Sorry.
I'll leave it for a minute, and I will pull out the greatsword.
Okay.
The hilt with sort of the jagged remains of the blade.
Yeah, so you pull out this black, it almost looks like wrought iron, like blackened iron. He picks out this great sword. It's beautifully made, but it stops sort of a dagger's length in this jagged break. You're holding the great sword.
I'm sort of right up against him. I'm going to sort of grab onto him and plunge the dagger into the chest and say, "Keep fighting, friend. Everything needs balance."
Roll an attack.
No, 8.
That misses, unlucky. So its cloth seems to give way quicker than you expect, and your hand just sort of goes through the cloth and out the side. You cut some of this cloak from the once graven, and it doesn't seem to do anything, and its mask sort of cracks and looks down at you. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay. Oh, you did your perception.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, Moxie.
Okay. So yes, I'm gonna go. Guys, this thing, it's dry. It's not weak to fire, acid, lightning, or bludgeoning.
Thanks, big girl.
Away.
Oh no.
Just trust me, guys. I know. And then I'm gonna hide around this side of the thing, of the column. And then, since I know that it's not, I know that it's not resistant to poison, so I'm gonna fire off. Where are you? What are you called again? I'm gonna fire off a ray of sickness.
Roll. Is it attack roll or is it?
Yeah, spell. That's a 60 feet. Right?
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah,
Cool.
it's about 35 feet from you.
Cool. So I point my wand out, and then this bright beam of bright green sickening light goes, and
Nice.
it is a natural 20 to hit.
Oh.
But does it
Very
hit
nice.
So that'll be a 26.
Yeah, your base damage plus roll damage.
I remember you're getting +1 now.
We haven't had a chance to tune yet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
You
right.
did? Because you
must
had it
have. You
overnight.
did it ages ago.
I thought
Oh yeah,
It wasn't last session, it was the
you did
session
it
before.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
You did it on a rest.
you gave it to me after the rest because I had to sleep. Did that when
We've definitely slept because it was before the.
so that
boat.
counts. So when it was like
We were on the, how long were we on the boat for?
When it was sitting on the book.
You slept at the crash site for one night. You then left the following day. You didn't sleep again on the boat. So you had one rest after fixing the boat.
I'll leave it to you. I don't know.
It's a short rest for a tune anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. You can take the +1.
Yay! Well, yeah. So I mean, 20's I'm assuming going to hit.
Yeah. Well, it's an auto crit. So no, an auto hit. Sorry, on the crit.
Give you more damage.
Nice.
So the base damage is
it's 2d8 poison, so 16
plus roll damage.
Yeah.
And then you add your +1 to that as well, or whatever other mods you get to it.
I think that's only to hit.
It's damage as well.
Is it damage as well? Oh,
Yeah, +1 weapons or anything that is both. Yeah. It's big.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Back in the sex church.
Jesus Christ.
Temple of Love.
The power of love.
I mean, if this terrifying, corrupt remnant turns you on, then fair.
Cool.
Hell yes.
That's an 8 and a 7 for 15. And +1, so 16, so 32 damage.
32 damage.
Nice.
And it now
What damage is it?
Poison. So it must also now make a Constitution saving throw.
Look at our face.
And on a failed
God.
save, it's poisoned. Is it dead?
No way!
No, it's not. It's immune to the condition of poisoned.
Okay.
So
Damage.
Not damage though. From when I was like reacting like that, it's because I thought, oh my god, it's got a whole immunities column, but it's condition immunities. So yeah, it can't be poisoned, but it takes the damage. It is not dead.
I'm fully nearly push out myself.
I was about to go, I'm going to punch it in the face and then just run away.
Yeah.
That's blood.
So
That's all I can
it
do.
seems that this spell, you hold out your wand in just this instinctive moment, you fire this poisonous beam of green light, and it strikes it on its mask. And where it hits, these black veins just shoot down all of these tiny inlets and sort of channels in its mask, and black just spreads across, and it starts crumbling away, falling. And you see even the grip on its sword wanes for a brief moment, and it's done a lot of damage.
And when you do use your wand, there's a little glyph that brightens up. It's like green and pink like a spiral. And the wand kind of smells of chocolate orange as you fire off the spell.
That's a nice touch.
I'm hungry now.
Lovely, amazing. Anything else?
Don't have any bonus actions. And yeah, I'm hiding around the corner, so yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Okay, Amaya, you're up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How far away am I? 1, 2, 3. Can I get to him?
You're about 35 feet, I think.
Okay, do I see any of these moving?
The front two there at the very front. Actually, can I get you to place these on the two at the very front on that side? Just lay them down. No, the front.
Well, for a minute, I was very
where?
worried.
This side
this
here.
front?
Yeah, that's it.
So when I say are any of these moving, do you mean those two are moving,
Yes.
not those two?
No.
So your front, not my front?
Yes.
Okay.
Closest to the prophet.
Can I...
Or remnant.
I'm going to go here, and I would like to... Is there anything extra you get when I use this with two hands, my sword, my long sword?
Yeah.
It's your long sword. Yeah. Goes up to a D10.
Cool. I'm gonna hold sword and stone style or something and be like
Okay.
into his chest.
Yeah, it's you got advantage because it's laying down. And if you hit, it's an auto crit.
That is a 12.
That hits. It's laying down.
Okay.
So that's base damage. So it's 10, and then roll your D10 and plus any of your modifiers.
Just 10.
Oh, wait a minute. It immediately dies.
Yay!
So yeah, you plunge this thing straight into its neck and just twist.
Chest.
Chest. You feel you go through the sternum and you hit the bone of its spine, the other side. You
He's
twist.
jingling as he's talking about this horrible creature dying.
Black just seeps out from underneath it.
Can
And the
I...
vines that are attached to that, they wither.
Oh, good. So I've got 5 feet of movement. Can I just step on some bodies?
Just crush.
Stand there.
Yeah, okay, pass me the one you just murdered.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I would like to use action surge
Okay.
Level
do the
2.
same thing, but I'd like to go for the neck this time because I like to change it up.
Go for it. Roll attack with advantage.
DM.
Natural 20.
Double
It dies
crit.
again.
Double crit.
There we go.
Yeah, just for stats, how much damage would that have been?
32. That's what you told me.
No, for me.
Oh, for
so,
her. Oh, I see.
So what was the first one?
It was 10, and then roll your d10.
10 plus.
That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 plus 6.
So 17.
17.
It's 17.
And then do it again.
Yeah, and do
And
it
then the
once more.
second one would have been 10 plus
That's better.
8 plus 6.
So that's 25. No, 24. Very nice. Yep, same again. So this time you plunge through the wrappings around his neck. They're slightly narrower. Twist. Oh my god, I can't do this. I'm just gonna fucking roll with it. And then the blood or the black ooze from the root juice that you know very well seeps out from underneath his neck, and the vines wither. And they just recede underneath
Okay.
the blocks of the stone.
I've realised my mistake of where I'm standing. Can't do anything about it, but I'm gonna try and scrape the goo off of my shoes.
Nice.
Just while I'm standing.
Yeah.
Root
Root juice is like unobtainium.
So valuable. Okay, Captain, Askeal, and Sentinel together.
Dream team. So you want to go first, or am I going first? Who's going first?
Tell you what he will do. He looks over at you. You're within 30 feet of him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you are. He looks over at you, and he's like, "Fucking kill it." No, he's just like, no, that's what he says. He says, "Just fucking kill it," and you get to add a D4 to any attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute.
I love you, Askeal.
And he shoulders he pulls over his own fucking crossbow, and he's like,
Looks like Amaya's on crowd control. You got that covered.
Is this some sort of shotgun crossbow?
I'm gonna hex it. That's nice, isn't it?
actually, I've just thought what he's going to say. I've just thought what he's going to say.
Right, back up.
He loads his crossbow, and he looks at you and goes, "Sent it."
This pump action crossbow.
I was pointing. Nice. Cool. And then I'm gonna hex it, and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it in the face.
Roll that attack.
Oh, with plus D4. 14 plus 5, so 19 plus 3, so 20.
Hits.
Nice. This is force damage, so it's fine. And it's necrotic damage, which is also fine.
Very nice.
6 and a 6, 12.
Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay.
I want to scoop.
It's force damage, right? Yeah. So the cloth seems to rip with each impact. Askeal, right behind you, fires at the same time. He's going to shoot his crossbow.
Small boy.
That's a miss.
Oh, Askeal.
It just flies underneath one of the ragged sleeves and pins itself against the wall behind the remnant. Okay, anything else?
That was an action and a bonus action. I kind of. Oh, I looked and I did some free talking, so I think that's me done.
Cool. Eugene.
My go already. Wow.
Run away!
Back up.
Are you sure that's only 10 feet?
I might still go there in the middle of the room, and I pull out my crossbow, my mechanical crossbow that isn't pump action like the skill. And it heals, so I'm going to attack the big creepy guy. So it's a +1 crossbow, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Natural 20.
Very nice.
Ready?
Easy this game.
Eat ass, Remnant.
So it's a 1d8 base damage, so 8 plus 7, which is 15, plus 3, which is 20.
Fucking hell, guys.
Is it dead yet?
No.
Oh.
Almost.
We'll be in 10 minutes, then we can go to Christmas market.
A smaller bow than Askeal's flies through the air. This time it strikes true and hits the dead centre of its mask. Cracks appear, and immediately after you see some of the roots knitting back together some of the cracks.
Oh no.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I look a bit scared.
No worries. Okay, it is the corrupted remnants go, yes?
Can I ask a question on that? Did it only do that.
He hasn't had a turn yet.
Okay. Never mind. I was basically going to ask, is it like a resistant to normal damage? But
It doesn't seem to be from the crossbow.
Well, that's a magical crossbow.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Has anyone hit it with a non-magical weapon yet? No. So you know, yeah. Could be. Maybe. Okay. Alright, what is it going to do? So it's taken a fuck ton of damage this turn.
has it?
The technical term.
From us? From
It looks down at Aura, casts its eye over the room. These deep black pits. You see some of the black juice falling from the eye holes in its mask. And it sends out.
Don't touch my eye.
It sends out a wave of a scream that you feel in your bones. Everyone within 60 feet needs to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
I should have backed up more. Wisdom.
Yes, please.
Does this count as a magical ability? Because I get advantage if it is.
Yes, it is an ability, so you get advantage.
Oh no.
It is a magic. It's magic and it's an ability.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Okay, what do we all get?
19.
8. Fail.
Another natural 20 for 21.
Very nice.
Another natural 20.
Nice.
14.
That's a success.
13.
That's a fail. No, that's a success. DC was 13. Sentinel is the and Eskeal. Okay.
Me and my boy.
You are frightened. I'll pop this on Eskeal because I want to remember that. Don't think I've got a.
Oh, I'm frightened, but not in this
Can
case.
you pop that on Eskeal at the back? Thank you.
That was so amazing.
catch.
Yeah, no,
You are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat your save at the end of each turn. You cannot move closer to the creature, and I don't think you can attack it either, can you? Disadvantage on attacks. That's right. That's correct.
Well, it's in line of sight.
Close your eyes.
Anyone who's succeeded, you're immune to that ability for the next 24 hours.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna. Yeah. That was a react. That was shit. That's supposed to be a reaction. That's my bad. I thought it was an action. I'm gonna just burn the rest of his actions that go because that's my fault. Okay.
You're gonna be like, oh no, it's fine. You're not frightened anymore.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh no, it's fine.
It was a reaction to all of you guys fucking it up.
So if anything, it's frightened.
It's fine with us.
Yeah. Okay. It's not going to move.
Difficult to attack.
Yeah. Top of the round. You hear screaming coming from the hallway, the doorway that came through. You see silhouettes of husks running from atop the stairs, smashing through the entryway, breaking down the doorway. You can probably see from this angle. You see at least 3, and you recognise them as the praying faithful husks that were around the fire. Can you pop them at the top of the stairs, please? How many have you got?
2.
That's 1 there, right?
You need 5.
Oh, I've got 4.
Look at that face.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, go.
But the back's now become the front. I'm glad I put myself in the middle.
They're a little bit higher than I am. You can just pop them back up a bit. So that's it. Nice.
You see 3, but there are 5.
Cool. Yeah. Who can see them?
I can see them.
Yeah,
You would remember that there were 6 around the fire, and when they were praying.
I cannot see them because I'm facing the wall.
Okay. Aura and Freya.
Do I hear the
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is aware that these things are smashing through the door, and they've busted through now.
I'm just going to shout back to anyone that's listening. Corridor's the choke point, and I'm just going to go with the dagger again, the great sword again.
The great dagger.
Great.
Yeah, roll an attack.
18.
That hits.
No fancy?
No, not well. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be. What damage are you rolling? I think I said a D4.
plus
Yeah,
3.
that's fine.
5.
Nice.
And for reference, I'm leaving the dagger in the chest.
Okay.
It's decent.
Yeah, it's stuck up to the hilt. Doesn't seem to like it.
Who would?
Looks down at you and growls in this horrific.
Don't like it.
Horrific.
I do like it.
Oh, I do like it, I do.
That's okay, I got my saddle now. That's me done.
Okay.
It's just the
How
one
far
husk,
away are they?
They're. We'll call it that's exactly where they are. So from you,
5, 10, 15, 20-ish?
yes.
Okay.
I couldn't see. I was like, where the fuck are you?
Oh my god, do something hot.
Walk to here.
Yes, you're going to do something hard.
Look out to them. Got my hand in my pocket. And I would like to turn undead, please.
Okay.
Yes.
What do they have to roll?
They have to do a wisdom saving throw. 14.
Damn.
If they fail, they're turned for 1 minute.
I've been waiting for it to do this for like the whole round.
So I'll do
Turned for 1 minute. I mean,
The visual on this is so hot.
2 fail.
yeah.
You hear him as well.
What's the challenge rating?
Of the husks.
No, your ability. They're a quarter, so I think that's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything like that.
I think it's later levels when you can explode them.
Yeah.
Is it? No, but it's like limited to a specific.
No, it's like
fair
it
enough.
just
It
says
depends what.
Oh, it's just
Each
all undead.
undead.
Okay,
They can
nice.
steal who.
So-
I'm just wondering if I can get into a position where I can hit him as well.
You can if you like.
5, 10, 15, 10, 25, 30. 10, 15. I can if I stand back here.
Go for it. Okay, so I'll roll him as well. 2 of the husks have failed.
Can I?
Yeah, so 2 of the husks failed. Pardon me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can get all of them. Husks? Shall I go to husks? Let's get rid of them.
Okay, 2 of the husks failed.
Point of order. The challenge rating is for if you're destroying undead.
Right, thank you very much. So
And
that's
it's also half challenge. CR.
nice.
Half, so
Yeah, that's good. That's
anyway.
nice. That's good. So the back 2. What does this look like? What do you do?
I just yell at them, get back, fiends! So
Nice. It seems to resonate with them. In fact, they all seem to take a moment, a step back. The back, the 2 of them at the very back, they immediately just something takes over them and they just turn and they sprint back up the way they came.
There's just like a little bit of fruit juice poo coming out.
A little bit of trickle. So those, if you want to put them, take them away because they're running.
Are they
for it.
do they run instantly?
It's a minute.
yeah, for a minute or until they're damaged.
So don't touch him.
And they can't take reactions.
Cool. Yeah.
Further its action, it can only use the dash action.
They would be out of range anyway for. Unless actually
What do they run on there?
Turn them, but they're still within the group because it's not their go yet. Because that's right. If we're all that quick. Okay.
Now I'm so in the open. Can I hide behind Eugene?
Yeah.
Good old beefy boy Eugene.
Drop sentinel, Captain.
No.
Tank's gonna tank.
Right. Okay. Who is up next? Moxie.
Okay, that seeing them sort of run away, I feel, I'm not so scared now. So I'm gonna get the diamond out, start spinning, and then I'm gonna shoot off a chromatic orb at the main baddie again.
Nice. Roll to hit.
That's funny.
That would be very nice.
Lose my shit.
Oh, right.
It's an 18.
It's an 18 plus whatever.
Hits.
So, yeah. And that is going to be. We can do that as thunder damage, I think. Yeah, so do that as thunder damage.
Nice. So
Not lightning.
not lightning.
Not acid fire or lightning.
Cool. It shoots through the air and it hits in this sound wave that just rattles the walls. Dust falls from the ceiling. It seems to hurt it.
Cool. There it is. Cool. So that is 16, 18 thunder damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Bits rip away from its cloak. Another chunk falls off the mask. It's looking hurt.
Cool. And then your diamond flies back and I catch it.
Nice. Awesome. Okay.
Do you though?
Anything else?
I always catch it. No, I'm gonna I don't have any bonus and I don't have any reactions yet, so yeah.
I didn't plug my laptop in.
Do you want to move at all? Oh no, wait, you're on the
Back
right.
up.
I was looking at Sentinel. I was like, oh god, that's very open for Moxie.
Yeah. No, I'm happy where I am.
Cool. Right, Maya, you're up.
Oh, sorry, I've just realised that, yeah, don't worry, that's not relevant now. Okay, I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna run up to him.
Cool.
And still two-handed, I want to, like, try and slash him kind of across the chest.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Natural 20!
Oh my god!
There is a god!
Sprint up. One
having
big
him.
swipe.
We need to get down to Vegas
So
now.
that's 10 plus
Nice.
Oh my god.
9. So 19, 25, please. Thank you very much.
Slashy.
Those are 10, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's 10.
Okay, you sprint up, and in this broad swing, you see everyone else that is within eye shot can see the slight glimmer of almost like a holographic nature as she swings the sword. It's like a mirror in the air for a moment and cuts through. A large chunk of cloak just falls away, vines onto the floor. It's looking hurt now.
Cool. For the rest of my movement, could I move round to flank with Aura to give him advantage?
It's like flat against the wall.
You can
You
move
got
around.
advantage, Aura!
Yeah, you'd be.
I can always move.
Fair enough, I'll just stay there and I'm like,
Oh, you should go slightly further around.
If you
You
can,
can- yeah.
get up.
You can
Yeah,
move a bit
okay,
further
I'll
around.
go.
Yeah.
Let him rotate.
Pivot.
Anything else?
that's all.
Okay, the husks, the two at the back, they just run away. The other three, they stream forward. One of them goes for Esquil at the back, and then the other two go for Eugene and Freya. So if you can put them one on each person.
There goes my fairy fire.
Hit me, bitch.
Light up the whole room.
Okay, the one that attacked Esquil,
To each other.
that's 13 that hits. Where's my zombies?
Just because I have a 19, I have my turn coming up. Oh, that one's fine. I don't think I'd hit him.
Do I even have a dagger?
I do!
I think it could be like that.
He's fine though. They're not resistant.
One of them immediately just swipes Esquil in the back, blood smearing this old dust-caked cloak of it
Boy.
that hurt him. And then we're going to attack Freya. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna react.
Yeah!
Nice. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
Fuck, I don't like that though.
And you reacting now?
Yep.
Or are you going to do...
I'm gonna do Wrath of the Storm. So do a dex saving throw, please.
14.
It's also, mine is 14.
So yeah, we've got
Damn.
But half damage.
Nice. It's a static.
6.
Okay.
Thunder damage. 1, 2, 3.
Half to 3.
Oh yeah.
The static, and even when it's like just about to hit you, the static sort of lights up the side of its body, and then the hit, it moves back slightly, but it's still raring to go and gross. Okay, and then we've got one on Eugene.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a 14 to hit.
Oh yeah, just
No!
It's 3 slashing damage.
You better
tank it.
Tank!
Tank.
The tank!
And
Still probably got more hit points than Moxie.
12.
Still got more hit points than Moxie.
and that's the end of their go. Sentinel and Esquil are up. I'll tell you what Esquil's going to do straight away if you want. He's going to just turn and attack this thing. He misses. He drops the crossbow on the floor, pulls out a longsword, misses completely. Sentinel.
You do his throwing saving throw as well now.
His saving throw for yes, correct. That's a fail. You roll a 4.
I'll have my turn eventually, shall I?
Question. I can move through ally spaces, no issue.
Yes.
Because what I would like to do, because I can't attack him without disadvantage and I'm scared,
Yeah, you can go through to the other side. That's fine.
Like to here. They're all nice and clumped up. So when I
go through them. Okay, roll on.
But I wouldn't have been leaving their area of it.
No. I just mean you're going through 2 husks. So roll an.
I would also. I mean, I wouldn't mind staying like.
Could she go around? Like
I could go. I was like here.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh yeah, you can go around then. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you'd rather not roll a check to get through them, then yeah, that's fine.
I can't burst. Oh, and I forgot. He gets disadvantage on. Wisdom ability checks.
Okay. Is that all wisdom ability checks?
Yeah, bitch.
Okay. Let's pop a thingy on him. Wisdom.
And then I'm gonna cast.
Is that saving throws?
Nope.
No.
Checks.
No.
Hex is fucking useless in battle for that reason. And then they are all within 5 feet of me, right?
They are indeed.
So then they can all do a dex save.
Okay. So white,
It's not
white,
a beefy
black,
boy.
And another one. And red. Okay, the one on the left succeeds with a 19. The one in the middle gets a 13, and the other one gets a 5.
The one that got a 5 is the only one that's going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay, that's the one that's on Esquil, right? Yes. That one takes 4 points of damage, and that actually looked like it hurt it quite a bit.
That's all I can do. Oh, no, because I've used all my packs.
What did you cast? Was that the blade?
That was Sword Burst.
Nice. So these...
So there's a load of swords just like...
Yeah, awesome. Orange and glowy and dusty.
Yeah, so much dust.
Cool. Okay, Eugene.
So I just shout, oh no, he wouldn't swear, would he? He just screams, ah! Yeah, that's much better. He does have a dagger, but he doesn't know how to use a dagger. So instead he goes into his pouch and just sort of panics and just goes, and just casts Fairy Fire on 3 of them.
Awesome.
Welcome.
So dex saves, please.
Cool.
Welcome.
Same colours.
Green and pink.
Oops. That's a nat 1. Okay, 2 of them failed. The one that just took damage next to a skill got a natural 20 though.
Oh, fair enough.
The other 2 are glowing as beautiful, vibrant, greenish pink. Lovely.
Hot.
Like they've got like their vines have got highlights now.
Tasty.
Love it. You love to see it.
Awesome. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Actually,
Just another round of...
Be scared.
sod it, I'm going to try to get out.
Okay. It's going to roll.
I know.
An attack of opportunity. Both of them are going to attack of opportunity you.
Oh, both? Oh, no. Oh, in that case, oh no, they both could even if I left.
Yeah.
If I went that way, sod it. Got him.
Boy.
Okay, one of them got 10, the other one got 16.
1 hit.
Good, nice big prince.
You lucky son of a bitch. 2 points of slashing damage.
Hey.
1 on D6. Okay, yeah.
What hit points of Moxie?
They both just, and actually in that moment you can hear that even though these things are attacking you, they're all talking. They're like, run, get away. Like they seem to have some consciousness about them, but they have no control over their bodies. The vines have completely taken over them.
Point of order, I need to do my frightened saving throw.
Yes.
Wisdom, right?
Yes.
No, it's not gonna. It's 9.
Oh, unlucky. Okay, and now it is the remnants, the corrupted remnants go. Yeah, it shimmers for a brief moment, and it seems to fade out of existence, and you can see almost like a black and white photo, the outlines of it as it rescinds back into the air, and you can still see part of it, but it seems to have stepped out of this plane, and it is still visible, and it's still standing, still floating exactly where it is, but it's not quite here anymore. And it is then going to float forward through Aura and just into the middle around all of the husks.
He did say, I just remembered he said it will evolve, so we need to get this thing we need to kill this thing.
Yeah.
And as it moves through your aura, you feel this horrible, sickening cold, and it leaves you and you're like, and it floats past into the middle of the room. That is its go. And at the top of that round, the roots erupt from the ground once again beneath it, and they shoot out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all around it into the corpses around it. So you've got six of these husks that begin twitching and vines bursting through them.
They're not up yet. They've got some time.
Okay, Aura.
Now that it's moved, do I see the cobblestone on the floor?
You can. Yeah, I'll say you've disturbed it through combat. What's your passive perception?
Not great. It's like 11, I think. Let's find out.
I'll let you roll an investigation check, but it'd be a quick one, so the DC would be a high-ish if you want to root through the ash instead of perception.
I'm just trying to find my passive.
It's literally on the ability save senses one.
Yeah, 11.
You can. Okay, I'll say that you with an 11, you can see a blackened stone. It's a tiny little fragment. Remember, these coilshards are like tiny, so you can see a small black speck among the dust.
Does it look like the one that? Does it look spent, or is it?
Maybe it's the one that was used in the silence spell in the Nalakium. That one was covered in soot and stuff. It's you can't really tell from here. You'd have to investigate it, but
does it look like the one that we just pulled from the thing with the entanglement upstairs?
It looks like it looks like the one that it was inside the compass.
Yeah.
So when he crushed the compass and the pieces fell away, and he held up his hand and you saw this barb that Eugene had already identified, I think in a previous day, there was a coil shard in it somewhere, and it was powering the shardwork machine of the compass.
Okay.
And that's what it's likely to be that.
Is it free or bonus to pick it up?
You can pick it up as a free action.
Yeah, I will pick it up and just float it off with my greatsword.
Oh yeah. You pop them around it, so 6 closest to it in like a spiral. Just put them prone, and then we'll take those 2 that run off as well. We'll use their models.
Okay.
Ruthie, could you pop them on the other side?
And then one more on that side as well.
Thank you very much.
While it doesn't look quite there, I'm just gonna turn the long sword and like Amaya did, just go for the one that's behind me at the moment.
Yep, sure. So there are roots that come from beneath the ethereal thing, and with each root goes directly into one of the husks, and you're going to go for that closest one, yeah?
I'm just going to go for one of those.
Yeah, roll and attack with advantage.
Wow, I rolled the same on both. It's a 14.
Hits. That's an auto crit.
Yeah, so it's 8. I was going one-handed. 16 total.
Yes, so you turn and you draw the sword in one clean motion, the tip just tickling the floor tiles as you come back, as you run forward, and you slice straight through the neck, the spine, the root juice.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'll get up on the remnant.
Okay,
just get up next
in its ethereal form.
Yeah, I'll just get up next to him.
Sure. Okay. Freya? This is at the same time.
I would have needed to roll a con save for concentration.
What was the spell that you had to cast?
Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
It's
Very good point.
right now. It's just a straight up con save, isn't it?
How much damage did you take?
3.
Can you just
Yes, it's a DC 10.
Huh?
Can you just pop up next to
Oh,
him?
yeah, fine.
Nice.
So I'm in combat with him.
Okay, Freya.
I am. Guiding bolt is not guiding bolt. I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me with the mace.
Yeah, that one is lit up.
Right?
Yeah, it's lit up by fairy fire. Roll with advantage.
17?
That hits.
I thought it was a 20, but I realised it was just facing me.
No, not me. I've not had any 20s. Come on. 4?
4 damage?
Yep.
You smash open the side of its shoulder and its arm goes limp, and it looks hurt, but it's still standing. Okay. It's pretty fucking hurt though. Anything else?
Can I scooch around it? I'm not gonna. Oh, I don't want to get close to the guy. I'm so sorry, Sentinel. He's already got very far though. I'm gonna scooch around him.
Cool.
Further away from the evil guy.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Moxie.
So it's like ethereal, but we can still see it.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Gonna duck around the corner and send off a chill touch at him.
At the corrupt remnant.
Yes.
Cool.
So that is 17 to hit.
It passes straight through him.
Even magic.
Hits the back of the wall. Yeah. So
Probably just got massive anxiety at the moment.
it cannot be affected or affect anything on this side.
That's good to know.
So the ice hits the back of the wall, and Freeze immediately starts thawing slowly at the very tips.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy where I am, still hiding around the corner. So
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Amaya.
Are these vines like going up into him?
Yes.
Vice versa. Okay. I would like to run up to this one. I want to try and sever.
Okay.
Like.
Roll an attack.
No way!
no.
Yes!
Do you want to roll damage?
Yeah, because Will needs it.
MVP! MVP! So
that's 10 plus 8.
Sure.
Okay.
So 18 plus 6, so 24.
24.
Damage.
So as you run up,
Being a fighter.
you run up to the twitching wrapped corpse of this first husk, and you're about to swing and stab down on it again, and you turn to see the vines that are sort of slowly pulsing that go from the ground into it, and instead you turn, you flip the sword, and you actually strike through two, and both of them just go apart, they wither, and the bodies just stop moving. So the two closest to you can get rid of those.
So they're dead?
Yep.
Well done.
Am I allowed to shout, go for the vines?
Yes.
Go for the vines!
Jeremy?
Do it for the fun. Right. Okay, anything else?
Do it for the vine.
That's such a British joke. No, I can't do anything else.
Right. Zoms. Okay, so the husks around Freya, Sentinel, and Esquil, they're each going to attack you respectively. So we'll go black for Freya, where's my other one? White for Sentinel, and red for Esquil. Okay, that's a natural 20 on Freya. That's a 2 and then a 14 for Esquil. It misses you.
Can I react?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to do Wrath of the Storm again.
Okay. Do it. Is it a cantrip?
I can do it 4 times.
Oh, wow.
I was going to save it, but I could get rid of the die.
It does. It just hits Esquil as well.
Save yourself.
No, we need. Because the sooner we get rid of these, the quicker we can. Like, if you get rid of the one in front of you, the quicker you can start going after that guy. We need to take him out.
I might die in a sec. So, how much damage? No, how damaged does he look?
Pretty damaged.
Okay, I'll just do this.
Has he done his save?
Yeah, you need to do save.
That's a natural one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes for a brute. Does the damage? Is the reaction before or after? It's after, right?
No, it's before.
When it hits you with an attack.
So it still hits you, but the moment that it touches you and the vines bite deep into you, this burst of energy just turns it to dust. But it still gets an attack on you. Okay, that's lucky. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
Is that with the crit? Is that with the crit rules?
Yes, it got a full 6 and they rolled a 1 and it gets +1.
Oh boy.
It's okay, you're still up.
Wait, is he dead? He's
Yes.
He's dead.
dead. Can I move away? I'm going to go hide over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just part of your reaction. It's just part of your reaction. You're like, poof!
Oh boy! Get out of there!
Damn, that was close. Whew, okay.
Damn!
Good moves though. Right. Moxie.
Is it me? No.
Yes, it is.
Already. God.
Is it?
Is it?
No,
It's the husks.
zombies.
Oh, it was them. I'm sorry. I thought
No,
you were back
Freya
to
just
Freya.
moved because she felt like it.
Oh, right, yeah, can I
Yeah, of course.
move?
Yeah. You're still. You're not in. Yeah, that's right. That's it. Okay, Sentinel.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, sugar. I didn't even roll damage for a skill.
So not a
You don't
sentinel.
have to.
Is he dead yet?
That's 2 damage. He's looking hurt, but
Because he was hurting before we went into this.
yeah. He got healed pretty good.
No, I bonked him.
Wasn't that before he got healed?
No, it was after.
Okay, yeah.
I did 1 less than you healed though.
Yeah, so he's not.
Oh. Yeah, he's
Skill should have been dead this
he's
whole-
real close. He's looking really rough now. So he's that strike from the husk really hurt him. Okay, Sentinel.
I've used all my pack slots. That's really fucking annoying. I'm just gonna have to. So the one in front of the skill got fairy fire on it still.
No, it was just the other 2. That one saved.
The one on the left does though.
Yeah, no, but I want to take the one out that's in front of the skill, and I'd rather do it. On my flank,
Yeah,
can I
you
move
can
to flank it
Yeah.
and then get advantage? I want to try and take this guy out. So
Okay,
the one
yeah.
in front of a skill.
The other one, or the one in front of the skill?
The one in front. That's why I
Yeah,
said the
you
one
got
in front of a
advantage.
skill.
It's because you look like you moved to the other one.
Oh no! Just moving so I can flank it. So
That's
I can get
yeah, that's fine. Get advantage.
18 plus 3 plus
Hits.
stuff. So that's
This one's looking pretty vigorous.
yeah.
As much as a husk can, I suppose.
4.
4 points of
Full of
damage.
vigor.
It's just shouting, "Get away! Move!" And yeah, it's hurt it, but it's still standing.
We do yeah. Oh, and
It's a
I need to
skill
do
skill.
I need to do my
Oh, his skill goes at the same time as you, doesn't he?
yeah. So I'm just gonna do my save. So you just crack on.
Nice. He's going to as well.
Oh yeah, that's 12 on the dice plus 3. From
Nice. Yeah,
thing.
success. You're no longer frightened. Okay, that is a hit. That's a 19. So a skill actually.
His skill does something.
Withering hit on a skill. He takes a breath, blood pouring down his shirt. There's now got blood on both sides, one from Cade and now from this. That is 4 points of damage. This thing's looking really hurt now.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, Eugene.
Oh, I don't know what
Huge.
Please do whatever.
Cool, so I'm going to move around the... are you right to move me next to Moxie, please, round them?
On this side or here?
Actually, I'll go the other side.
Where am I putting
Which
it?
side?
So I'll go round...
Behind the pillar?
Yeah. And then... Is it a bonus action or an action to drink potions? What did we say?
You can drink them with a bonus action and you roll. If you use a whole action, you get the full potential of the potion. If it's a healing potion.
I don't know what the potion is, though.
Oh, no!
Wait, is this the one that?
You, like,
I don't know what it is.
Wow.
Wait, let me just.
Oh, no!
Are some of the effects actually useful?
I don't know what it
Is
is.
this the one that your friend gave you?
Yes.
Okay, you can drink it.
Is this one of Alice's ones?
No.
It's so
Gonna make you shit yourself.
it's a very small bottle, and this is the one that when you dabbed a tiny dot on your tongue, it seemed to fill your lungs and your mouth with air. In fact, air was like pouring out of your mouth.
Yeah, but drink it.
Oh, but that's why.
You haven't cast Identify on this, have you?
No.
But you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you might have.
Identify's boring. That's Eugene's stance. It's cheating.
Roll an intelligence check.
He's desperately trying to make you not do this.
I know.
Oh man, it's
Eugene's
so
scared, though.
useful.
Oh my good god, I forgot I wrote this.
I rolled a 18, so just add intelligence. I suppose that'd be a 6, so 24.
Okay.
God. Oh my god.
You know that some potions obviously are just for consuming, right? You also know that some can be used more like a weapon that you throw, or some can be used for both.
This is a suppository.
This one is designed. It's perfectly shaped like a butt plug. No. So you have a very strong suspicion from knowing Corin that he had a penchant for creating like bombs out of small potions like this.
I'm not gonna drink this.
You know that you could drink it, and you know that when you drank it, it had an effect. But you also know that it's very likely that it has another use as well, because of the tiny little bottle he gave you. They're exactly like the ones he used to use when he'd throw things on the floor, and it would have an effect, like a, party poppers from nowhere, or a cold fire that licked up at someone's dress and scared the crap out of them. That kind of stuff.
Cool.
That
So do I
licked
think
up
it's
someone's dress.
from that check?
Oh
do you think
my
it's more of
God.
so because you said bomb, it's more of an offensive sort of.
I will say it can be. You have a feeling it could be used for that. Yes.
Okay, I will not drink the potion.
Do not drink the potion.
YOLO.
Where's your adventure?
Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Yeet it.
Yeah, I could as well. I will bonus action cast Magic Stone, so I get some boiled sweets out of my pocket, and then I fire one at the vines sort of there. So let's say that one there.
Okay, I'm gonna call the vines prone, so it'll be a disadvantage. Yeah.
No, I know. I can't do anything else.
What about the ones that are like sticking up into the guy?
It's a disadvantage because it's more like a cool shot at that point, isn't it?
6.
No.
That's basically 12. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 5, so it'll be 11.
Hits.
Oh yay!
DC's 10.
It's a fucking fine.
So 1d6 plus 4.
AC's 10 even.
5 points of damage.
Okay. The first vine, you hit it with this glowing stone, of this boiled sweet, and it just like a little shatters as it hits with candy flying everywhere, and it just rips the vine apart. The one closest that stops trembling, so you can take that one away.
Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
Nice.
Cool. Very good.
We're getting good at this, gang.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm just going to tremble.
Oh. Okay. It is the Remnant go.
Oh no.
Please no.
Let's know.
It turns to Aura and Amaya. And as it turns and it raises this blade, it flashes back into existence and swipes down at Aura. It's going to make an attack against you with its withering blade. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah. How hurt does it look actually?
It's definitely wounded.
In that case, no. You see sort of all the shadows pull together around the room, and the blade hits sort of this shadowy surface around Aura and underneath his shield.
Very nice. So this blade comes down, and as it's about to strike, you can hear the sort of horrible, where metal normally makes a ringing sound that's beautiful, this is a dull, sad sound, and it strikes and hits the shadowy shield. Nicely done. Okay.
That's there until the start of my next turn.
Very nice. Okay, that's the end of its go. Aura, you. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's there till the end of his next turn.
Which is now.
Aura's go. Yes. But is it the end of your next go?
The end of my next turn.
Okay, yeah. So that's fine.
I mean, it worked.
No, it did its job. Yeah. Okay.
It's not a withering.
No.
Especially when I'm about to try something.
With that, at the top of this round, the door where the husks smashed through, and two of them that were turned ran away and smashed through further. The pillars begin crumbling, and the top of the door caves in completely.
Oh, good.
Dust and boulders falling down the steps. It's still trembling around the door, and bits are falling down. But that's what happens at the top of this round. Aura.
Good.
Do you want to go first?
I mean, I might try and turn undead again. So, do you want to go first? So he doesn't run away.
But he won't run until his turn.
Oh, that's true.
He'll just be frightened and it won't.
No, not that. Turn undead.
It lasts a minute, does it?
I'm going to channel divinity.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
haven't done it yet.
No, but you did it once already.
No, I haven't channeled divinity.
Turn undead is channel divinity.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I can only do it once. No, I read a thing that just said it didn't.
Sorry.
That's sad times. Okay.
What was it? You thought that it was a different ability, or?
No, I didn't realise that was channel divinity.
Oh right, yeah. That's the cleric's one at the now, isn't it? I think there's a few others, but
Yeah, no, it's because there's one directly underneath it.
It is a weird layout of that.
how is it?
So actually, I'm going to double check it just to be sure.
Yeah,
Carry
because
on.
I read
Playing Perrin, I know that Turn Undead is Channel Divinity.
Does Aura want to go then? Well,
Yeah, do you want to take while they're checking it out?
Yeah, I will move around so I'm flanking with the Maya.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take the coil stone in the palm of my hand and grab the hilt of the greatsword. So the coil stone is between my palm and the hilt of the sword. And we've seen coil stone's power, like the table and the fire trap at Numlakium. I'm going to try and cast Shocking Grasp through the coil shard and into the greatsword and into him.
Roll an intelligence check before you do that. An Arcana check.
This is going to be right. 16.
Okay. From your experience thus far in the desert with these things, you know there's a very strong likelihood that if it does empower this damage or this spell in some way, there will be a powerful kickback as well.
It's cool.
Okay. Cast a spell. What spell are you casting? Shocking Grasp.
Hope you're okay.
Shocking Grasp, so it's melee spell attack with advantage for flanking with the Maya.
Okay, roll an attack.
Do you want me to move you around a bit so you
Yeah, if you can. That's an 18.
Hits.
Is Maya in combat?
And
I don't want to be that
normally it's a D8 of lightning.
so it would be.
I'm gonna. Amaya was in combat. You swiped
was
at
after
it.
the
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
vines.
Yeah, you're not in combat. Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm gonna roll percentile. Just so you're aware, that's what I'm doing. Okay. What's the damage type?
Would normally be a D8 of lightning.
Okay, roll the D8 of lightning and add a D6 to that.
That's 8 total.
Okay.
So 4. Resistant to lightning.
Okay. It was lightning damage, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was resistant,
Yeah.
but the coilstone doesn't explode, but lightning damage does refract back at you, and you take 5 points of lightning damage
Okay. And
that it takes. Yeah.
And the Shocking Grasp, he now can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Nice.
So I am gonna scoot
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
into there.
Okay.
That's a cool idea.
Can I?
Oh, I take the greatsword with me. The one that was stuck in his chest.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just pull that back out.
So as you hit it with this shocking grasp, there's a faint whining sound from the coilstone, and lightning seems to fly around you, and it arcs up the side of you. You grab the greatsword from it, turn and run.
Just for the end of my turn, as moves away, sort of where the shield dissipates, it sort of splinters and falls away like sort of smoky feathers.
Cool. Awesome.
I would like to duck behind this column with you, Duke. Can I peer around the corner and do a sacred flame with a big guy?
Yes, you may.
Dexterity saving
out here, guys.
You got this in mind.
I also like that there's 2 groups. So you're going to be safe though when he
That's
goes
what I
up
was thinking
and
when
he
you
starts
were
doing
doing that
AoEs.
Out there.
Oh, fails.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, 1
Nice.
6 damage.
Very nice. It's looking pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicely done, Moxie.
Cool. So it's not ethereal anymore?
Nope, it seems to have taken its form again.
Fuck it up, babes.
This is looking really hurt, right?
It's looking pretty hurt. Its form is flickering ever so slightly. The vines are no longer pulling its mask back together as well. Its cloak is just ragged and scorched at this point.
Do I do it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, okay. Get the diamond out again. It starts spinning, changing different colours, and then as it goes blue, I'm going to shoot it off.
Cool.
You.
So that's 17
Hits.
on the dice. So 3d8 of cold damage.
Very nice.
Get froze.
Get frozed.
that's nice.
12 plus 4, 16.
Nice.
That's what.
Does it? That's just damage as well?
Yes, we did.
Yes, yeah, 17 cold damage.
Very nice.
We've done this already.
Okay, it's looking pretty hurt. The ends of its mask. It was a chill touch, was it?
Oh no, it's
chromatic orb. Yeah. The ice just covers it. Spikes coming through the eye holes. Its cloak seems to freeze solid, and it can't move as easily. Yeah, really good. Okay, Maya.
Okay, I would like to go 5 foot back.
Okay, it's going to take a attack at you.
Oh no! Okay,
Oh no, you weren't.
no,
You
I'm
said
gonna
you
come back.
weren't. Yep.
Right, I'm gonna come 5 feet back,
Can't do
and then I'm gonna, with my sword, I'm gonna
yeah.
run, jump, and try and get him in the back of the neck, and then like drag it down its back.
Okay, well down its spine.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack.
Was it that 20?
That
If
is
only.
a 10.
Misses.
My
So
falls
you-
flat on her butt.
And you jump, and the sword bites into Frozen Cloak, but it glances off the hard roots of its back. The angle is just wrong. You slice a large section of its cloak, but as you land and onto your knees, it's shifting, and it's still intact.
Okay, I just like hide my sword behind my back in case it turns around and I can be like, it wasn't me.
Okay, it is the husks go.
Only one there.
What, me? No.
There goes the husk on the floor.
So there's two, one on Esquil and one on Sentinel. Are you in combat now, Aura?
Yeah.
Let's see which one it goes for.
So,
You don't just have to have bounty.
Okay, as you turn and the shield dissipates, this thing looks around at you and swipes at you. That's a 13. Nice. And then one attack on Esquil. That's a 17 that hits.
Oh, he's so dead.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay.
got him.
Yeah, this thing grabs into Esquil, rakes down his front, and you just see his eyes go, and he falls unconscious.
Oh boy.
You can put him prone, please.
No.
I don't like it.
No longer frightened though, right?
He is no longer frightened.
Yay!
I'm not frightened anymore either, so I can untake my condition.
Does that my captain's inspiration thing drop?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Even if you
No,
ignore it.
it's just his leadership. The inspiration's still there. It's your go. He's gonna roll a save. That's a success.
I thought we weren't telling people what
Oh yeah. You don't know.
My gut says he passed.
Maybe it's just.
My gut says maybe.
Yes.
I was gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at your man, but I don't think a 14 will hit.
The big man
Yeah.
hits.
Oh, spicy.
He's big.
Yeah, but he's a boss. He's boss level. Yeah, maybe crap. Oh no, it's not. It's not a D8. It's a D6. That's my bad. Okay, no. I was about to roll my Spanish dice, and that wasn't going to help anyone. 9 point of damage.
Very nice. He's looking
French is so
really hurt now. He's looking really hurt.
Is he on death's door or is he on death's stoop?
I mean, he's already dead. So, but the
Yeah, but like the next stage of death, like is he at the end of the path?
you can see the vines that make up its form, and they're sort of struggling to knit things back together. Bits are falling off from his neck. The ghostly
that was
parts of him are shimmering.
It's like Jingle, as they do.
It's like Jingle, yeah.
Ooh, can I do anything else? No.
Okay, Eugene.
I'm not fucking yeeting this potion. So can I aim?
What am I as well?
Well, no, if I aim there, because
Okay, just so you know, you can do what you want. You don't know what it does though, right? So
I don't know.
It'll be fine. How many hit points have you got? How healthy are you looking,
But
Amaya?
if I aim there, it should
I've
be.
got 18.
I'm assuming it's only going to be a 5. It's only small, so I'm going to throw it there so it hits hopefully the 3.
And
Because
it'll
they'll be
hit the
stood up
vines.
there, right? While they're there.
okay,
So anyway, I'm going to aim just right in front of it.
you sure?
No, I want to do it. I don't care. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, roll an attack.
Explodes.
Just to see where it lands, but
What? So am I adding anything to it? My dex to to this, maybe.
Look at that face.
So I'll add +2.
Such a prick.
Oh boy.
Means nothing.
14.
Yeah, you throw the mysterious potion. It glistens as it flies through the air and it hits right underneath.
Oh, I want to
The
guess.
Remnant.
They can all breathe underwater now.
That was my guess. That was my guess as well, but
So as the
Charlie said no.
It's just a fart. It's just
as the bottle hits the ground,
a cushion.
it smashes, but there's a splat as the syrup takes the impact, and then it immediately starts boiling away. In a moment, it turns from syrup to hundreds of square foot of air.
So what is a fire spell right now?
Explosively releasing all of the bottled wind from this bottled wind spell. Until the next turn, a 20-foot sphere of wind is blowing outward from a central point. Any small creatures are blown out of the sphere. No one's small. Anyone within 30 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. Sorry.
Everyone.
Not dex, it's a strength saving throw.
It's even worse.
Oh no! What have I done?
I rolled badly.
Do I get a skills thingy on my saving
Yeah,
throws?
it's still active, yeah.
That's a 15 +2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, who got what?
That's cost.
I got 17.
Success.
12.
Failure.
Yeah, 8.
Fail.
10.
Fail. Okay, so you guys are...
What about these guys?
What about me?
Yeah, you got... What did you get?
Yeah, I didn't tell you what I got. But I got 11, so I failed.
What about all of these
What about all
guys?
the baddies, man? It doesn't just affect the good guys.
There are just 2, right?
Well, no, it affects
Everyone who affected.
these two, and him.
He can't be
all
knocked
the
prone,
corpses.
and the corpse is already prone. So those 2 over next to you do have to make
roll over.
saves. They both fail.
Yeah.
So everyone is knocked prone except for Sentinel, isn't it? And the Remnant.
Just me and the remnant, like, well.
I'm not prone.
You're not prone.
No, the Remnant can't be knocked prone.
Oh, that's the rudest shit.
I'm not prone.
I'm down as well.
What?
Any unprotected flames within 60 feet are automatically extinguished. So all the candelabras go out. It's pitch black in here. And as the wind whips out, and in the explosive release of this air, the candelabras completely pitch black. You can feel this sphere of coiling wind around where you landed. It's going to be there until the next turn. Any ranged weapon attacks into the sphere are a disadvantage.
But ranged spell are okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay. I forgot I wrote that.
This is the best day ever!
Do I get a free little speech?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just me and the remnant, but also now he gets advantage on whoever he wants to stab.
And it's probably gonna be me.
This would be terribly funny if it wasn't so sad.
Eugene didn't get knocked prone, he's just rolling on the floor laughing.
Crying.
You're not within 30 feet of him, are you?
I think everyone was.
Everyone.
Are you a small creature?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that you were in the area of effect.
No, wasn't it 20 that was the
Yes,
Oh,
it's
is it
20
okay?
foot.
Yeah.
It's 20 foot. And it's within 30 foot is not prone.
Eugene just goes,
What would have happened?
What would have?
You would have been launched into the air.
Yeeted.
And if a wall or a movable object stops you within 30 feet of that point, you take bludgeoning damage that I won't say
Yeah,
how
fair
much
enough.
of.
Yeah, you'd have gotten deaded.
Just like,
I did tell Charlie years ago that I'm going to kill myself. I reckon. You're not going to kill me. I'm going to kill
Like,
him.
slap them on.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well,
That's the funniest fucking shit.
Where?
okay.
Always check
They
your
all
potions
fell
before
down.
you use them.
So I did no damage, right?
That did absolutely nothing. That did nothing.
What does like the big bad do? Like what's their sort of face
His
expression?
cloak gets launched backwards, and it sort of looks down at the
really
ground. Yeah, it's in a swirling vortex of air at this point.
But what you've just done is it's his turn next, and you've given him advantage
On anyone.
I mean, so you Aura, you can't see you guys behind the pillar really. You can see Sentinel standing, so I'm going to roll.
I'm gonna get fucked up by now.
1, 2, 3.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
You're not sorry, are you?
That's a 3. So it goes to the only standing person in the room. It just wafts forward.
I mean, that's
sword-
the best choice.
Yeah.
Here.
Sword up, and it swipes down at you with the withering blade. That is
It would have been an auto crit if it hit.
a 19 to hit.
Oh boy.
No, absolutely not. Not the squishy warlock.
My AC is like
Okay, that's slashing damage and necrotic damage.
Oh, so is it like now right up here?
It's on you. Yeah, it's up on you.
Oh, this is the worst day of my life.
That is 2 points of slashing damage.
How many?
1 sec. Oh, the time was fine. 5 points of slashing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
4 of necrotic. Good.
There's this awfully, it's like this corroded blade. It's dull. It's an awful cut, and it comes down straight on your shoulder, cuts down your side, and you immediately feel the cold burning of this horrible necrotic energy.
Ow.
Okay, that is the end of its go. At the top of that round, the tops of the stairs from 20 feet down crumble. That is now difficult terrain from the bottom of the stairs upwards. So you see where the bottom of the steps are there. That's difficult terrain. And it is Aura and Freya's go.
Stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
I would also like to stand up.
Half
Okay.
good movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm so glad he didn't attack one of you guys that was prone. It's been so bad.
I might have been able to tank it.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt me.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
It would have been an auto crit, right? No, it would have been an advantage, so.
But you said if it hits, it's an auto crit.
No, only if you're unconscious.
You don't think he's like drawing life from the dudes on the floor, do you?
And I think he's giving them life in it because he's making them pop up.
Okay, I'm gonna not guiding bolt. Fucking hell. Sacred flame him again.
Okay.
Just can't do anything else.
He's going to roll a dex save of 16.
Oh, balls. Yeah, that succeeds. Cool. Well, I can't do anything else.
Lightning, well, this radiant lightning blindingly illuminates the room for a brief moment. You see half the people laying down on the floor. Oh, at the top of the round, the two of the husks that are prone at the moment, their writhing stops and they hands rip out from the wraps and they stand up.
Is that guy still glowing?
The guy on the floor still has fairy fire.
Yeah.
I'd like to posit
So you stand up, yeah.
that the twisting windy tornado could have ripped the vines out of them.
This is true.
I think that's reasonable.
I think that's
It does no damage though, and the vines have HP.
But it could have ripped them out.
The vines are small, right?
Yeah, they're in the ground. They like.
Oh
come
yes,
from
if
the
it's
ground.
is it a small creature and could have been ripped out?
You're not getting this on me.
Can I jump?
Nice try
Can I
though.
jump over Moxie? Side.
Yeah, you can. It's not that far to go. Yes, if you stand those two husks up, please.
No.
Someone.
A shard.
No, the ones that are that twitching.
So these guys are still on the floor.
That's my bad.
Sorry, I'm being a stroppy bitch and I'm not listening to you.
That's fine.
God, I just caused actual
Oh god, the wind!
Just the wind.
They're just like.
If there's still wind there, are they, can they stand up?
Yeah, it was the initial eruption of air that knocks people prone. It's there is still a vortex. In fact, you can pop this little dice just where it was standing, where the potion landed.
You only learn through experimentation.
Yeah, so that's difficult terrain as well, and then you can't shoot through it, but not really a reason to at the moment. Okay.
I'm done.
I will get up. And then,
You've got a glowing husk on the floor next to you, and the looming presence.
how much light does the glowing husk give off?
Not really any. It's just enough that it makes it obvious.
Sword or anything?
How long does it last? 1 second.
They do shed dim
I don't.
light in a 10-foot radius.
Nice. There you go. So you can see.
Suck it.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Originally, so. It lasts
really
an hour, so it depends how long it's been since I cast light on my
I
sword.
don't think it.
You've taken a lot of damage since then, so it was almost definitely a faded. I didn't realise you had
There's
light
no
at the beginning.
concentration.
On light?
Yeah, it's just a.
Have you cast any
It's a
concentration?
big spell.
Oh, nice. I mean, when did you cast it? Do you remember?
I know
It was before the
Pre or
room,
post
so
cast?
it lasts how long? An hour?
An hour.
Just then.
It's probably just coming towards the end of it.
Okay. Anyway, I'll get up,
And it's-
move round so I'm flanked with Sentinel,
Sure.
and
Are you going to go round the pillar?
Put that 20 on that bitch.
no, I'm going for the Remnant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I see what
I
you mean.
am.
That's fine.
No, you are. No, you are.
So you got hit.
Yeah.
Keeping myself honest, I did do a concentration check on Hex on that fucker, but I got a natural 20, so suck it.
Very nice. Thanks for the check.
And then two-handed with the long sword, I'm just going to try and slice away the back of him.
Roll to hit. With advantage.
I dropped that, but that was an 18.
I mean, this Sentinel's not really in combat with him, though. Shooting.
I was, because he hit me.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you were facing the other way.
Yeah,
Carry on.
well, he stabbed me. You stabbed me.
Oh, yeah. That was
In the shoulder.
Why did you think I had to do a concentration check?
Great. 15.
Hits. It's looking pretty rough. His voice weakening.
5.
Okay. The sword down its back, you carve some of the bony vines away, and it's a horrible, guttural, dry sound like wood snapping. It's hurt.
Is it in Death's porch now? Knocking on the door.
Just
Knocking.
Got my key.
with the one that was not prone, to have his attack of opportunity. So I moved out.
Can they take an opportunity if they're prone?
Four.
I think it can. It'd be a disadvantage, though. No, that misses. This is 7 and 11.
No.
Okay, nice. Right, you guys done? Moxie.
Cool. Yeah. Stand me up.
Stand me up inside.
Don't stand up.
Yeah, and then I've used all my spell slots.
Oh, no.
So let's just fire off chill touch. It's the only thing I can do.
Touch him coldly.
Join me.
And me.
And me.
13 plus dirty 20.
Hits.
So that's 1d8 of necrotic.
Necrotic.
It's 7 necrotic.
Is it dead yet?
It's so the frost just rips the remainders of its mask off. It's just this roiling sort of snapping vines at this point. Its form is wavering, the cloak dropping in some places, the sword looking lower. It's really rough now.
Cool. I'm happy there, hiding in my corner. With Eugene and Freya beside me.
Just rolling around.
Yeah.
This was the best prank.
That was really good one, Eugene.
Which wasn't a prank. I couldn't express how sorry I am.
Am I still on the floor?
Potentially so.
I don't want to get up yet.
She's just in the rows of bodies that wrap.
So gross. So disgusting.
It's your go.
Covered in root juice.
Oh god, there's root juice everywhere.
I'm gonna get up and be like, I'm so mad because I love this jacket. So I'm gonna get up and be like, for fuck's sake, Eugene, and then just like go and like try and slice this guy's torso off.
Okay, as you walk into that coiling.
I'm not walking into the coiling
Yeah, it's
thing.
20. It's about 10 feet around. I think I said.
Oh wait, hold on. But
It's fine. It doesn't. What I was going to say is the air is whipping up. It's difficult terrain, but you're not moving far. So what ends up happening is the cloak is just snapping and whipping in the wind about you as you just angrily.
What cloak?
Your jacket, sorry, your
done
coat. All right, then the bottom. Of I was trying to give you a cool moment.
It doesn't have any flaps though.
All right, nothing happens.
You don't see my artwork.
Your hair is getting. Your ponytail is whipping.
Sorry, I don't want you to think I've got some sort of like old-fashioned coat and tails on. That would be so cool.
Yeah, surely there's a little bit of a bottom of a coat that's like flat on the top.
Maybe like this much. Yeah,
that bit's whipping, your ponytail's going, you're angry as well.
There's a lot of straps involved.
Most female characters are quite masked, so it's just
It's all right,
Moxie's
I don't
this
think
cute little
that
dress and everyone else is like really
That is a
utilitarian.
9.
Misses. So in the wind whips up some dust in your eyes, it's dark, and you just swipe and it just clips the top of some of the vines on his shoulders, these bells, oh my god.
Imagine the bells in the wind.
Oh no.
Also, I am just going to say, if you get cold, you do have a hood on that.
I'm not putting the hood on.
Put the hood on.
I can't.
Put the hood on.
Just once, please.
Maybe in a
Happy
minute.
March, everyone.
Okay, Zoms go. So I'm going to keep the two that have risen in the same initiative. So the first two, the one next to Sentinel, stands using half its movement.
Please don't.
It is going to swipe at you.
Please don't hit.
That is a 2.
Oh, Jesus! I have 4 HP.
And then the other one is going to take a skill. Hasn't had his go yet, has he? No. It's going to jump on top of a skill and start raking him with his claws. Oh my good god.
Make sure you
That's
enunciate
10.
that,
Oh, it's with
please.
advantage because he's down. Oh shit, so not a crit hits. No, that's 2. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
So
Screw you.
So sad for you.
it goes down on top of it and it starts ripping through his shirt and his clothes, but it's not really doing much. And we've got the 2, one next to Amaya. It turns and attacks. That's a 13 to hit.
Oh, that actually doesn't hit.
Oh, really?
No. 14.
Okay. It swipes, hits the recently moist coat,
Ew.
and then the other one is going to run up behind Aura, and it gets an attack with advantage.
Surely the gust will dry the coat.
Maybe.
It's alright.
Root juice.
Some people
Dry
have got
fruit juice now.
prestidigitation, so
Yeah.
we can
Don't use
cover you.
it. Please don't use it.
Natural 20.
Oofed.
Cool.
Okay, so that's 6 and then a 1, so that's 8 points. I'm rolling like actual ass.
I know,
with these
it's
damage
so
rolls.
good.
That's great. Carry on.
Please continue like this.
So 8 damage.
8 damage from the husk on a crit. Okay. Sentinel.
I'm gonna stab it with my the big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy with my rapier.
Roll to
So
attack.
I've got advantage and I've still got my plus D8 or D4. My D8. Can it be a D8?
It's a
Be a
D4.
D12.
It's a D4.
It's an 18 plus 2 plus
That hits.
4. So it's 1d8 plus 1d6. Where's the square ones? There it is. 7 plus 5 plus 2.
Say it.
Okay, so you bring the rapier up.
And it
Finish him.
misses.
Finish him.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Is there like vines like up into his neck?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna,
There's no longer a mask. It's just like writhing tendrils. These
gonna
vines.
decapitate the face.
Nice.
Just the face.
Oh. Is this the first time you use a rapier today as well?
No.
Oh, you were hitting husks, were you? So swing around, whip some of the root juice off, and then anime style, for a brief moment, nothing happens, and then the head sloughs off the top of it,
An underworld style.
and it just turns to smoke, the cloth falling in the pieces that some bits are frozen, some bits are burnt, and it just collapses in this heap of cloth and black
Question.
juice.
Are the husks still up?
They are.
Because my bonus action
Means that this guy, this little hexy bexy, is gonna go on this little guy.
Nice.
Oh no, you got an natural 20.
Very nice. Okay. So if you can knock down, and just get rid of him. Yeah.
I want to look at him.
Good job.
Bye, buddy.
When it dies, the husks do start going a bit nuts, though.
Oh no.
They start twitching.
He's my prize. I take him home now, right?
They start twitching, going a bit nuts. But they're still up for the now, at least. Okay, Eskiel needs to make a death save. Okay.
Oh, as a free action, can I be like, let's just try and get out of here as quick as.
Okie dokie. Right, Eugene.
I'm gonna stand up
No.
Finally.
Frankly, I'm
Is
not
it windy?
allowed.
Is it gusty until the end of my turn or the start of my turn?
Be the end.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go around the other side of the pillar. If you don't mind, one of you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to use one of the magic stones at the one attacking aura.
Cool. Roll and attack.
Technically, that's a natural one. It bounced over other dice.
Oh no!
It's landed in the corner.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Flies across the dark room and just hits the wall in a burst of sweet.
Cool. I'm going to go back around the pillar.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
This is so
But it's not dusty.
Top of the round.
No more
Wait,
guts.
did you get within 20 feet of the thingy when you moved round?
It was only on the burst of the.
Oh, okay.
That'd be pretty harsh.
You moved
Nothing.
into it and then just go.
At the top of the round, nothing happens.
Oh, thank you,
It
Jesus.
is Aura and Freya.
Yeah. That guy's not being damaged at all, right? The
Nope.
guy next to Aura. Did Eugene miss it?
Yeah, I missed.
I'm just gonna Sacred Flame again.
Go for
I'm gonna
it.
get close to her. So
That is 13.
Ooh, fail.
Nice.
5 damage.
Very nice. That actually looks like it hurt quite a lot. The lightning illuminating the room once more, scorching the side of it. Aura.
Oh, can I? Sorry, can I just run? I'm trying to get towards.
Oh, towards the skill, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you. Save my daddy.
Yeah, I did.
We just don't know what it is because that was the.
You know, he had one.
Yeah, no, I just can't remember.
You have one success.
Yeah.
I missed it. I understood it.
I'm gonna drop the longsword and we'll go to weapon fighting. Greatsword / dagger into the one behind me.
Does it have to be light weapons?
Yeah, daggers.
Does a dagger count as light? It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fine.
That's a 10.
Awesome. Yeah, it hits.
Hold on. So that is 6 points of damage to that one.
Nice. Yeah. You just stab one in the chest, another one across the throat, slicing through the spine. Root juice falling out his back. It collapses to the floor.
And then Sentinel, duck! And I'm going to take the hand axe and lob it at the one that's going for Drummond.
You can throw it as a bonus action. Can you?
Yeah, with the 2 weapon fighting attacks with 2 light weapons.
Nice. Okay. Roll an attack.
Yeah, he actually has done that before.
Yeah, I remember that. That's cool.
That's annoying.
Hits.
Does it hit me?
Oh shit! I didn't die.
That's 8 points of damage, and there's a hand axe buried in it.
The one closest to you and Sentinel, right?
The
one on
one
the
that was
other
attacking
side.
Drummond.
Nice. So it weaves between the one glowing husk here closest, past Sentinel. She moves out of the way and straight in its side of its head. That one falls.
Hey.
I like that I saw that as I was like running towards it.
Can you move that?
Yeah.
Can you move that?
Straight in the back of the head.
It'll be a bonus action on my turn, but
Okay,
it will.
I'll leave it. I'll put it on.
Yeah.
Now, but
Straight on
Yeah.
the back of the head with that one. It hits the side of the wall where all of the rubble came down a moment ago.
And then
I got
with my
this.
movement, I will run up in between the 2 that are attacking Amira and Sentinel,
Okay.
just to help them out.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 9 on
You
my
get
dexterity saving
advanced.
throw, so I say just clipped my ear. Gave me a sick ear piercing.
Give me a sick piercing. Cool. Nice. Okay, Moxie.
Cool, so there's 2 left, is that right?
Yeah.
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 Does that one still have ferret fire?
Yes.
Because we haven't hit that guy.
Then, yeah, I'm going to duck around and shoot off the chill touch of that one. So it's attack roll, so I get advantage on it. Nice. Nat 16 for whatever, so
Yeah, that hits. This one has taken damage, I think, hasn't it? Yeah, it has.
cool. 1d8 necrotic. So, 5 necrotic damage.
Nice. Yeah, what was the spell you cast, sorry?
That was a chill touch, so
Nice.
the skeletal hand shoots off and punches in the back of the head.
Nice, yeah. And in the spray of frost, this thing just freezes momentarily, hits the floor.
I don't say the jingles work with the spell.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Hey.
Okay. Amaya.
Okay.
Oh no.
I am going to
Just jumping around.
I love hex.
Hex, I know I doubted you before.
I'm just done with this day now, so I'm gonna
Shouldn't talk to you for the rest of the
shove my longsword into the husk as I start to run towards this pillar, and I would like to spear him against that pillar.
You can't.
Please. If she kills it, can she do it for flavour?
Yeah. So bring it back, and if it dies, maybe that will be possible. So first of all, roll your attack.
Through the wind.
It's out. It's faded now. At the end of
That's 16 plus 6.
Hits.
Oh,
This one hasn't been damaged yet, by the way.
This one hasn't been damaged.
No,
yet.
don't.
I mean, you could have moved around with advantage.
Did you? Yeah, no. She would have got. Oh no, do I? No, technically no.
That is 7 plus 6, so 13.
Okay, it doesn't matter that it wasn't here. Roll a strength check, please.
To make sure you can push it.
So you can do athletics if you like.
Push it real good.
No, you fall over.
10.
Okay, so yeah, you run this thing through, and instead of charging with it into the pillar, you lift it up and then just throw it onto the floor off the back of the sword. It just hits the floor.
Love it. You love
Were you trying to get it near Eugene?
Blade covered in the black root juice. And that is where we will come out of initiative.
Yay! We did it.
Towards that skill and
Save him! Save him!
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.